Thunder Hijinks of 2022 event by Colton. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to another great night for the Wild Bowl, said announcer 4. That's right, it's gonna be a great night. Because, last night Blueprint brought the Transcontinental Championship to the Wild Bowl. And tonight, Smash is gonna defeat both of the show's competitors. Because we are the better show, said announcer 5. Well, he's also defending his XY championship against them too, said announcer 4. Don't worry, Smash got this. Even if I don't like him, said announcer 5. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is a triple threat falls count anywhere match. And is for the XY championship. Introducing the challengers, first representing Hatred Slam, Rowdy. Next, representing Blood Rumble, Genie. And their challenger, representing the Wild Bowl and the PNKS. He is the XY champion. Smash, said announcer 6. Smash raises the title then hands it to referee 1. Referee 1 raises the title, walks towards the ropes then hands it to man 1. Bell dings. Smash rolls outside of the ring. I don't think so. I'm not stupid. I'll let them fight and get tired, said Smash. Both Genie and Rowdy look at each other. Rowdy bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, runs then dropkicks Smash. Smash goes into the barricade then he groans. Well, Smash just smashed into the wall, said announcer 4. Smash slowly stands up. Genie bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring then does a suicide dive onto Smash. Smash goes into the barricade again, he groans then falls onto the floor. This ain't fair. They are working together, said announcer 5. Well, it is a triple threat match. So there will be alliances. Plus, I think he's getting off lucky. For what him and the PNKS have done, said announcer 4. Genie slides into the ring then stands up. Both Genie and Rowdy stare at each other, walk around the ring then lock up. Genie puts a headlock onto Rowdy then tightens it. Rowdy groans, bounces Genie off of the ropes then pushes him. Genie bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. Rowdy does a shoulder tackle onto Genie. Genie falls onto the mat. Rowdy runs, bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring then jumps over Genie. Smash pulls into Rowdy's legs. Rowdy lands face first onto the mat then he groans. Smash pulls Rowdy outside of the ring, runs then throws him into the barricade. Rowdy groans. Smash just repaid the favor, said announcer 5. That's what you get, yelled Smash. Smash better look out, said announcer 4. Smash turns around. Genie appears on the ledge of the ring, jumps off of it then does a Hurricane Rana onto Smash. Smash flips onto the floor then he groans. That was a cool Hurricane Rana, said announcer 5. Smash slowly stands up. Genie hits Smash's back. Smash groans. Genie grabs Smash's head then goes to bounce it off the steel stairs. Smash blocks, elbows Genie's stomach, grabs his head then bounces him off the steel stairs. Genie groans then turns around. Rowdy clotheslines Genie onto the floor then starts punching Smash. Smash continuously groaning. Rowdy is now back in this, said announcer 4. Rowdy grabs Smash's head then bounces it off the barricade. Smash groans then walks away. Rowdy approaches Smash. Smash turns around then kicks Rowdy's stomach. Rowdy groans. Smash whips Rowdy. Rowdy reverses it. Smash goes into the barricade, he groans then stands up. Rowdy clotheslines Smash onto the floor. Smash groans. Another great clothesline by Rowdy, said announcer 5. Rowdy covers Smash. 1, 2. Smash kicks out. 2, said referee 1. That was almost the end of the match, said announcer 4. Luckily Smash kicked out, said announcer 5. Rowdy stands up, grabs Smash's head then picks him up. Genie appears on the top turnbuckle. Both Rowdy and Smash look up at Genie. Genie jumps off of the top turnbuckle then does a crossbody onto both Rowdy and Smash. Genie just took out both Rowdy and Smash, said announcer 4. That was an incredible leap, said announcer 5. Genie stands up, picks Smash up then bounces his head off the steel stairs. Smash groans then falls onto the floor. Genie approaches Rowdy. Rowdy lifts Genie onto his right shoulder. Genie is squirming, lands onto his feet behind Rowdy then throws him into the barricade. Rowdy groans then walks forward. Genie clotheslines Rowdy onto the floor. What a clothesline by Genie, said announcer 4. Smash stands up next to the barricade. Genie runs at Smash. Smash lifts Genie over the barricade. Genie lands into the bell area then he groans. I think Smash just rang Genie's bell, announcer 5 laughing. Funny, said announcer 4. Smash stands up, approaches Rowdy then goes to grab him. Rowdy moves Smash's arms then punches him. Smash groans. Rowdy grabs Smash then sets him up for a suplex. Rowdy's going for a suplex, said announcer 5. Rowdy tries lifting Smash. Smash blocks the suplex. Rowdy punches Smash's right side then tires lifting Smash again. Smash blocks the suplex again then suplexes Rowdy onto the floor. Both Rowdy and Smash are groaning. What a suplex by Smash, said announcer 4. Smash puts his right arm onto Rowdy. 1, 2. Rowdy barely kicks out. 2, said referee 1. Smash almost retained, said announcer 5. Smash slowly stands up, grabs Rowdy's head, picks him up then throws him into the ring. Rowdy stops rolling. Smash slides into the ring then stands up. Rowdy slowly stands up then turns around. Smash kicks Rowdy's stomach then goes for a 3/4 jawbreaker onto him. Rowdy moves then quickly rolls Smash up. 1, 2. Smash kicks out. 2, said referee 1. Rowdy almost had it there, said announcer 4. Both Rowdy and Smash stand up. Rowdy goes to clothesline Smash. Smash ducks. Rowdy turns around. Smash kicks Rowdy's stomach then does a 3/4 jawbreaker onto him. The stunner connects. Smash retains right here, said announcer 5. Smash hooks Rowdy's right leg. 1, 2. Genie lands onto Smash. 2, said referee 1. Genie broke up the pinfall, said announcer 4. Smash had it, said announcer 5. Both Genie and Smash stand up then continuously punch each other. Here comes a fist fight, said announcer 4. Take it to him, Smash. Knock out his teeth, said announcer 5. Smash goes to punch Genie. Genie ducks, runs then bounces off of the ropes. Smash lifts Genie up. Genie does spinning head scissors onto Smash. Smash flips onto the mat then he groans. What a beautiful head scissor by Genie, said announcer 4. Smash stands up in the corner. Genie runs at Smash. Smash lifts Genie over the top rope. Genie lands onto the ledge of the ring. Smash goes to punch Genie. Genie ducks, holds onto the top rope, jumps up then kicks the left side of Smash's head. Smash groans then falls onto his knees. Genie waves at Smash. Smash stands up then turns around. Genie jumps up then does a springboard dropkick onto Smash. Smash falls onto the mat then he groans. Man, Genie is very athletic, said announcer 5. Both Genie and Smash stand up. Smash goes to punch Genie. Genie ducks, runs, jumps onto the middle rope then does a springboard moonsault onto Smash. 1, 2. Smash kicks out. 2, said referee 1. Genie almost had it there, said announcer 4. Both Genie and Smash stand up. Genie punches Smash a few times then goes to kick him. Smash catches Genie's left leg. I don't think so, said Smash. Genie does an enziguri onto Smash. Smash groans then falls onto the mat. Smash, please don't be out of it, said announcer 5. Genie stands up, goes through the middle ropes, climbs up the turnbuckle then gets to the top of it. Genie's up top. What's he got planned? Genie jumps off the top turnbuckle then does an elbow drop onto Smash. Could this be it? Asked announcer 4. Please kick out, Smash, said announcer 5. Genie covers Smash. 1, 2. Smash barely kicks out. 2, said referee 1. Smash kicked out, said announcer 4. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Smash, said announcer 5. Genie stands up. The crowd is booing. Kong, Nightmare and Paragon appear. It's the rest of the PNKS, said announcer 4. They are gonna help Smash win, said announcer 5. 4 wrestlers are attacking the PNKS. PNKS are being attacked, said announcer 4. Genie stands up then looks up the ramp. Rowdy stands up, runs then hits Genie's back. Genie goes through the middle rope then lands onto the floor. Rowdy's back up. And guess who else is, said announcer 5. Smash stands up, turns Rowdy around, kicks his stomach then goes for a 3/4 jawbreaker onto him. Rowdy pushes Smash. Smash staggers forward then turns around. Rowdy kicks Smash's stomach, sets up for a suplex, lifts then plants him face first onto the mat. Smash groans. What a front suplex, said announcer 4. Smash slowly stands up. Rowdy bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring then goes for a scissors kick onto Smash. Smash moves. Rowdy staggers then turns around. Smash kicks Rowdy's stomach then does a 3/4 jawbreaker onto him. Rowdy groans. Yes, Smash retains, said announcer 5. Smash slowly crawling then covers Rowdy. 1, 2. Genie appears on the ledge of the ring, jumps up then does a springboard body splash onto both Rowdy and Smash. 2, said referee 1. Genie broke up the pinfall again, said announcer 4. Both Genie and Smash stand up. Genie kicks Smash's stomach, grabs him, runs then throws him into the ring post. Smash groans, bounces off the ledge of the ring then lands onto the floor. No, Smash. Genie turns around then sees Rowdy standing up. Rowdy turns around then goes to punch Genie. Genie ducks. Rowdy turns around. Genie kicks Rowdy's stomach, sets him up, lifts then does a sit-out powerbomb onto him. Get up, Smash, said announcer 5. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, said referee 1. Bell dings. Here's your winner and the new XY champion, Genie, said announcer 6. Referee 1 hands the title to Genie. Genie grabs the title then stands up. Referee 1 raises Genie's right arm. Genie raises the title. Well, Genie is now our new XY champion. Congratulations to him, said announcer 4. Why are you congratulating him? He's not from our show, said announcer 5. But, it was a great match though, said announcer 4. Yeah, I guess you're right. Congratulations, Genie, said announcer 5. Well, everybody, we want to thank you for watching. And try to stay safe out there, said announcer 4. See you again, said announcer 5. Genie is standing on the second rope. The crowd is cheering. The end.